had one job, America.
Those bastards. The nerd is an ass again, but Catherine kind of proves that she's smarter than all of them. She goes to the board and writes some shit that I don't understand. They all start looking at her math on the board like it's some African writing inside of a cave. Meanwhile, they have a new machine, the IBM. Irregularly big ass machine. Can't get it through the door, so they just sledgehammer an extra opening. These crackers are clever. Dorothy wanders over to the white side of NASA, and they're like, you needs to be working, not be walking. Doesn't sound like slavery at all. We get the realization that this machine is to replace the niggas. Boss asks who made it. I was waiting for one of them to try to take credit for her work, but they didn't. She's not a Russian spy. The colored lunchroom is poppin'! Until Mary Jane comes in. Movie Mary needs a degree from a white school in order to get her promotion. They get drunk. I don't mind Janelle Monáe's pants being that high. Very interesting scene we get here. They're walking by a civil rights protest, and Dorothy tells her children not to get involved in that. That's what I always wondered. How were you viewed in the black community if you did not want to participate in these proceedings? Were you seen as some kind of Uncle Tom? Were you seen as someone who didn't want progress? Or were you just seen as someone who didn't want to get in trouble? I really wonder what it was like back then if you were not trying to get involved with the civil rights movement. More reminders of segregation and racism. Dorothy lectures her kids, but she stole a book. She's 60s woke. Cottonmouth is back to repair the dumb shit that he said earlier, but Catherine ain't having it until he says sorry. That is a strong woman. The Russians beat us second place in a two-man race. Imagine what it's like being third. These motherfuckers' pants are so high. Start answering phones. Historical footage. Montage. Math. Racist nerd. Bathroom breaks. Irregularly big ass machine. Captain America is in a press conference. God damn, they even had colored courtroom seats? Did we really have to go that far? Glad they got that shit over. We'd probably be having Negro PlayStations by now. Dorothy's smart. Mary's smart. Catherine is smart. Insert BET Black Excellence commercial. Finally, Catherine tells these motherfuckers off. She says everything that I've been thinking this entire movie. Her boss somehow is a white man in the 60s who made it to the age of 50 and seems oblivious to all this shit she's talking about. Here at NASA, we all pee the same color. Unless you didn't drink that much water. Cottonmouth is back to randomly take care of sick Catherine in a scene that goes nowhere but to show their love is progressing. We get the big launch. And it's successful. No mention that niggas did it. Working that 60s game on her. I must say that you think I am attractive. And I must say that you are attractive. Or else you would have dissed me like those future millennials. Racism is running wild. Judge is like, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, segregation is real. I give her credit for her research on the judge. There was no 60s Google. They give her night school. Oh, that must be a shadow over there answering this question. Movie tries to pretend that the nerd is sexist and not racist. Nobody else in this office seems useful. Still tries to make you think the nerd is sexist and not racist. Because she doesn't have clearance. Ow. There's no protocol for a woman in the boardroom. He lets her in the boardroom and the first thing he says is keep her mouth shut. And the first thing she does is open it. For good though. Can you imagine being the white dude that had to go get her chair? They probably clowned him for weeks. A lot of math on the board. I couldn't even act like I knew what this shit meant. She writes all that and shows all her intelligence. I like her numbers. Dorothy sticks up for her whole department when she gets a promotion. The true hidden figures of this movie are those 30 women that we don't know none of their names. We get another appearance from the most woke man of the 60s. Oh, you know he gonna get some with that line. First day of class and this nigga's late. She walked in, all the white dudes got jungle fever. It's old math and new math. Cool. First glimpse of a very tense interracial restroom fight. They don't fight, they use their words. But it's kinda tense. Cottonmouth asks Catherine to marry him. Every kiss begins with K. So they're just gonna let her go because they don't need her? She's being beaten out by the 60s self-checkout machine. Evil White Lady 2 is nice to her. And I swear I was thinking these motherfuckers are gonna ruin her wedding. But they didn't. They asked for her back, and she solves everything for them, and they slam the door right in her face. But they open it back up. Oh yeah, before this we get a whole nother Pharrell blues song. I keep running. Good luck, Friendship 7. Goes well and it kinda catches fire. I'm like, okay, they gonna think the niggas did this. Evil White Lady number 1 humbles herself and gives her sister a chance. Finally thank Catherine for all of her hard work. By them, I mean the boss and this random unnamed character. Mary gets her degree and is not only the first female engineer, but the first black female engineer. You go, girl. Dorothy becomes a supervisor finally, and nothing is more satisfying than seeing that motherfucker get Catherine her coffee. I was thinking about ending the review just like that. But Catherine gets to continue doing what she loves and receives a Medal of Freedom for it, and she celebrates 56 years of marriage with Cottonmouth. Couldn't ask for a happier ending. Great story, great character, the ones that they actually developed. It's a really feel-good film. The only gripe that I have about it is a lack of exploration of certain plot points that could have been explored. Her marriage gives more screen time before the wedding. We learn absolutely nothing about Dorothy's home life. Correct me if I'm wrong. Could be wrong about certain dialogue that told me about her home life, but I know nothing about Dorothy's home life. I gotta say, I really like this movie, and I hate that I waited so long to see it. It's worth your time, my time, and about 2-3 watches. I give this film a 9.5 out of 10. I'm Elon Rich, and thanks for watching.